Hi everyone, good evening, welcome to this video. This is Richie the Blind Hedgehog and I'm here with my life-size Chucky doll. This is the trick-or-treat Chucky doll, the good guy one. And actually we have been having a very busy day today. We have been planning this day for since months. We have been preparing, organizing this day for months ago. We both wanted to visit Comic-Con together. So I just assembled a nice costume with red sneakers and this adorable pattern of stripes and the jeans and a carrier, and I took Chucky to Comic-Con, which was adorable and a lot of people liked it. And it was kinda, weird to see so many people wanting to take pictures of me and him, and I'm not used to this, but I kinda liked it since I wasn't really used to it, but I guess that was fun. It's nothing I'm used to really, but I guess our costume was really finished, and so I did actually work to make this work out, and so I'm pretty proud actually to see that it really worked out well. So we brought back some items which I would like to show you in this video. I've been collecting mostly Joker items as far as I could. But also some other things that I just passed on my way, that I just saw my way. So, maybe I can show you just the first thing that I found, which is the item that actually costed the most. Talking about this adorable blanket here. This is a Anne Stokes image. It's called Winter Guardians, and you can actually admire the same one that I have right on my cupboard. And last year I saw these blankets, and I really wanted to collect one, but I spent more money. So I decided to come back next year, which was this year, and I found the sellers again, and this time I bought this. And I was so enthusiastic. Everything went as I planned. My patience paid off, and look how gorgeous it is. It's amazing. Just having this image on a blanket, this is my favorite image, I think, from Anne Stokes. I also like protection and guidance. I have also a lot of images with horses, dragons, tigers, owls, prey birds, and other kinds of mystic or very special animals, no matter if they are real or not. So this is just amazing with the two white wolves. I'm glad I have this on my bed, and so also on my wall. And actually, when I bought that image, I hoped they would have this blanket. So it is a thick blanket, a thick throw. It's going to be amazing. All the qualities are right. It's also an absolutely gorgeous image, and it really fits my personality. Also our future dog will also look like this guy here, so I'm really, I really wanted to have this white guy on the front. So I was really happy I could collect this already. That was a good beginning. And we have been visiting a while where it was incredibly crowded, so making videos wasn't easy. I didn't record by then. It was too difficult. And I was actually carrying my backpack, and I was carrying Chucky. And, that was quite a bit, but I really enjoyed. So the next thing that I found was actually something to go with this blanket here. I found this adorable mask. So I was actually looking for a seller who had these masks from the movie. I don't really know if they are licensed products. I have no idea, but I think the quality is nice. And you might have seen me in the video doing some weird or very rude things with this on my head. So I asked my friend if he could just record me being silly while I was wearing this mask. Unfortunately, he didn't record the part where I was actually putting my thumbs up, but he recorded the part when I was putting my middle fingers up. So don't mind. I was trying to be in character, but yeah, it fits Joker and Chucky. So yeah, never mind. It was totally awesome. So there you go. This is what the inside looked like, and I would like to put it on probably on the mirror, just like Arthur did in the movie, actually, in this bathroom. So yeah, I was thinking I'll put it on Vader or wear it myself. It's amazing. It's a really pretty mask. I'm actually really glad to have one exactly like in the movie here. That's really nice. Well, here it is. Also, I put it on Chucky at a certain. That was funny. That was hilarious. So the next thing that I found was also really great. I was trying to find some Joker plushie stuff, and I met a seller who was selling these guys, and I paid like not really much for these items. They were like $10 each, so it's really not too much money. I'm glad. So the nice thing is that I could spend a bit without spending too much. So I was really glad. And I found another sweet Joker. So I'm glad. He's adorable. Green hair. Trying to collect plushy Jokers. This one at least has a smile. My other one doesn't have a smile. I don't really like the proportions. His head is a bit large. He's not very well detailed, but he's soft. I really like that one over there because he's really long and fluffy and he looks really great. But I'm glad to have all different guys, so I really like this guy. And I'm glad I just came across him. So there you go, these are a few Joker items that I found. Also, I got these on my way quickly. They had like little bracelets with Batman and Joker. So I took just 2 of these that I can actually put around their necks. There you go. There were also someone selling custom dog collars with patterns of all kinds of geek stuff, which is really nice. But they were a bit expensive, so I didn't get any of them. I didn't feel like spending 20 euros on a dog collar. Also because they get dirty, they get used. I would get one for my plushies, but if it's a dog collar that I would use for Kylie, mostly I take a sturdy one, a pretty one, but not one that I would love to keep for anybody else. So if I really love a beautiful collar, mostly I get it for my plush in a fitting size. But Kylie sometimes wear just boring leather or faux leather collars that are very functional but not really pretty because they get dirty all the time. Sometimes she likes to roll over in poop, and yeah, well, I wash her collar as well, but sometimes it's just, yeah, gross. Some dog collars are just so pretty. We have been laughing actually because at a certain point a cosplayer cosplaying for Jason Voorhees was standing still behind me. He was looking at Chucky and didn't even realize he was there. Kind of scary. He was just sneaking behind me and I didn't really realize that he was there. So I really, yeah, I had to, I was a bit scared there. But the funny thing is that we started talking about Jason, my goldfish, and that made him really laugh. So, that I actually named him after Jason, and that my goldfish is a really good swimmer. So it's an amazing goldfish and he's so beautiful. So yeah, even my friend thought it was very funny. A little distraction. So I could collect some other stuff as well. I'm really glad I could collect these. I came across another Star Wars figure, which just, yeah, well, I had to take him with me somehow. Yeah, I'm talking about this Qui-Gon. I never had a chance to collect a really pretty Qui-Gon. I have a small one. I collected way back. His lightsaber lights up. He's really small and adorable. I really like this character, but I never found much about him because I suppose the merchandise that was available of this guy, I must go way back. I'm pretty sure this stuff is no longer available, and I suppose Comic-Con is one of the only places where you can actually still find those. This guy's a pretty used guy. His lightsaber is, yeah, bent. Almost falls out of his hand because his hand doesn't really hold well. It's a figure in just bad state, but it looks like a pretty good quality figure. What I appreciate about this figure is his head. I think the head sculpt is really well made, and the head expression, the way he's actually yelling, and also that his hair comes up like he's actually running, or he's actually incredibly expressive, and that's what I really like about this figure. And since I never had a Qui-Gon, I decided to take him with me. I left him in the first place, but I came back somehow. I might just have to make a cloak for him. I'm not sure because, yeah, I still have to, yeah, maybe I should take some measurements for him. It'll take me a while making a cloak for him, and that might be a good idea for Qui-Gon. Yeah, he's in bed, and I think his batteries are almost dying, or almost dead. He sounds like Vader. He set the force. Well, yeah, I suppose we just have to change his batteries and then we will. This figure is actually really good quality. I noticed his hand still hangs on. His expression and face look great. He has nice articulations. It's just that I don't really manage to have him standing up. So I had him for like €5, which is like, yeah, pretty okay for a figure in this condition. Like this, I will have a Qui-Gon. I didn't recognize him immediately, but then I recognized him, and I was like, oh my god. And then, yeah, somehow we were meant for each other. So I was pretty sad when Qui-Gon died. I kind of like the guy. I'm glad to have a little Qui-Gon somehow. I think he was a special character. So there you go. He's in terrible condition, but still intact apparently. Maybe I can just change his batteries and have him talk. Also, I brought back one Pokemon. I was about to bring no Pokemon back, but I came across this adorable, well, good-sized Mewtwo. And I couldn't help myself. I thought I wanna collect him. I'm not quite sure. Maybe this is actually the guy I should better have left there. But for now, I just keep him. I'm just gonna replace mine up here. Where is he? I have one. Here are all my Pokemon. There go Fennekin. There go. Oh, there's Mewtwo. Up. So there you go. This is a little fakey. I got from China. He feels different. It took a while to come as well. But you know, these Chinese sellers sometimes sell with no shipping costs. So, well, sometimes they're not very honest, but I always met honest sellers. And the nice thing is that, well, that's actually not really nice. As when your package doesn't come, they don't assume their responsibilities because it was free shipping. So that's the point. But I always had sellers who did this, and I'm really glad they. And actually, well, packages could take a month and a half to come sometimes. Sometimes they stood away for like very long. So sometimes I was a bit worried, and that's how I ended up with 3 silvers. So yeah, this is my Mewtwo, which I'm going to sell probably. He's 11 inches tall. I believe this guy is about 15 or 16 inches tall. He's a bit larger. There were not much Pokemon, in fact. Difficult to say which items always came back. I guess Star Wars, Batman. But every Comic-Con is different, so that is actually why sometimes it's interesting to go. I saved a lot of money, but luckily I didn't spend really much, so it's not gonna be a big problem. Well, no, it wouldn't be, because I was very organized for since the very beginning, so maybe I can sell them together with Lucario and Vulpix. My Mewtwo. So, I would like to show you a few last things that I randomly got there. Got 2 posters, but I'm gonna show you them later. They're also Joker related. Or maybe I can show you. I have one horizontal one to replace Kylo up here, who has been hanging there for like several years now. Still handsome as ever. But this guy here, well, this is the horizontal one. Poor Joker, completely restrained. Yeah, well, poor guy. I feel compassion for him when he's like that. This was the last one, apparently. Still very glad I collected it, even though I wasn't quite sure I really liked the image, but... And I have another one here, which is a vertical one. This is from Suicide Squad. And there you go, this is for my front door. These are also 10 euros each, so they are pretty big posters. Plastic, really sturdy, nice images for like just 10 euros. That's amazing. I'm really glad the sellers thought of really economic things. I came across things that were like 10 euros, which really surprised me. And sometimes Comic-Con can be extremely expensive, so I'm really glad actually they did something about it. Some sellers really ask too much. Others don't. But yeah, these are my little posters. I'm gonna hang them up later. Yes, the 2 last things I would like to show you are items that I wasn't really planning getting, but I'm really glad I did. The first guy that I got is actually, I got 2 pop figures. They're both from my brother. My brother likes to play Witcher. I saw him and I decided to come back to pick him up. So I hope this is the guy he play with. Yeah. He's pretty recognizable, in fact. That's why I noticed him. So this is the very first one that I got for him. He's not really into pop figures, in fact, so I hope he will like them. But after a while, we're actually going to exit Comic-Con. We're going to leave. I saw a few guys wrestling in a ring, and that actually brought me on a really crazy idea. I had a quick look if they had a Conor McGregor in pop figure. Watching those guys wrestling somehow made me think of this guy. My brother loves the guy. I don't really know what he likes about him, but I guess it's just the way, or his spirit, or maybe the way he goes into battle. Maybe just the way he is, I don't know. And they had him. He did exist, actually, as a pop figure, and I went to the closest seller. He actually believed that they had the guy right there. So I just took him right away. I hope it's the right guy, because I'm not really familiar with him. But there you go. I really hope you will love it. It's a bit of a surprise. I had to have him for my brother. And it was the last one. So, lucky me. Really sweet. Actually, I recognized him because he kind of looks a bit like my brother. I mean, it's just that my brother had the same cut in his beard because he actually based it on this guy. It's really sweet. So I can't wait to give them to him. I'm not quite sure he will like Witcher really much, but I hope he will like this guy. Maybe he can just put them next to his computer. Normally I don't get him these things because I know he doesn't like it, but I really had to think about him, so I hope he will love them. And I think that will end my video for tonight. Do I have any more things to show you? My Jokers, Chucky boy. Well, we're tired, both of us. So we're gonna go to sleep, but not yet. Not yet. Yeah, I've been looking for the Suicide Squad Joker, but he's hard to find these days. Might get him off Amazon, maybe. I'm really happy with my Commodus. I really love the guy. He's adorable. He's adorable. Evil, but so adorable. So I have no idea why. Anyway, this was my Comic-Con haul. I really hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video that I made back there. I tried to record as well as I could. It wasn't easy, but I'm pretty sure, well, we made a pretty nice video. So I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye!